Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping into something pretty wild in the music world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the fact that literally hundreds of millions of dollars in music royalties just haven't been claimed. They're just sitting there.
It's staggering, isn't it? So much money.
Exactly. So our mission today really is to give you, the independent artist, a kind of shortcut to understanding the essentials. Copyrights, royalties, basically how not to leave your cash on the table.
And the absolute starting point, foundation for all of this is understanding that every song has 2 copyrights, not just one.
Right, that's key. Often gets missed.
Totally. So first, you've got the sound recording copyright. You often see it with a P in a circle. That protects the actual recording, the performance, the master track. And it's usually owned by whoever, paid for the recording session.
Okay, so if I funded my own recording, that's probably mine.
Probably.
What's the other one? The C in a circle.
Yes, the songwriting copyright. That little C, that protects the underlying song itself. The music, the lyrics, the actual composition.
Gotcha.
And that's owned by whoever wrote the song, the writers.
And the crucial part is they're separate.
Completely separate. That's the thing people need to really get. Like one single stream on Spotify. It doesn't just trigger one payment.
No.
It triggers multiple royalties, some for the recording, some for the song. It's like a little cascade of payments from just one listen.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That cascade.
Yeah.
That's what we need to understand. So what are the main types of royalties artists need to track? Where does the money flow from?
Okay, well, let's start with the one most people know, streaming royalties.
Right, from Spotify, Apple Music, places like that.
Exactly, and these are mainly for the master recording. Your distributor, like DistroKid or whoever, collects these for you.
Okay, seems simple enough.
Yeah, but here's the catch. That's just one piece. Lots of artists see those checks and think, great, I'm getting paid. But they might be missing out on other money that doesn't come through the distributor.
Okay. So what else is there? What about the song itself, the composition? I've heard mechanical royalties are a big missed one.
You absolutely nailed it. Mechanicals are huge. And yes, historically, they're probably one of the most missed by indie artists.
And they're for the composition, right?
For the composition. Earned whenever the song is reproduced. So think physical CDs, vinyl, downloads, but also, and this surprises some people, interactive streams count too.
Interactive streams, like Spotify.
Yep, Spotify, Apple Music, those generate mechanical royalties for the songwriter in addition to the master recording royalty.
Okay, it's super important to know, what about when my song gets played out loud? Like on the radio or, I don't know, in a cafe.
Right, public performances, that's another one for the composition. It's called songwriting performance royalties.
Okay.
Paid when your song is performed publicly. Radio, TV, playing a gig, even background music in a shop. And importantly, there's a performance element to streaming too.
How do I get that?
You, as the songwriter, collect your share, usually 50%, the writer's share, through a performing rights organization, a PRO.
Like ASCAP or BMI?
Exactly. ASCAP, BMI, CSAC in the U.S., or similar ones globally. You need to be signed up with one.
Okay, PRO for performance royalties. Now, I heard something kind of weird about royalties for the performers on the recording. Like artist royalties separate from songwriting.
Yes. Artist, performer, and neighboring rights royalties. This is where it gets interesting, especially geographically.
How so?
Well, these are for the performers on the sound recording and the owner of the master recording when it's played publicly. But here's the shocker for the U.S. Traditional AM/FM radio in the United States pays 0 performance royalties to the recording artists or the labels. Nothing for the master recording side.
Seriously. Only songwriters get paid by U.S. radio.
But they're traditional radio, yeah. Now, the U.S. does pay this type of royalty for digital radio plays, like satellite radio or internet radio streams that's collected via Sound Exchange.
Okay, so digital radio pays, traditional radio doesn't in the U.S.
Right, but many other countries do pay royalties for the recording being played on traditional radio. Like the UK, their organization PPL collects and pays out for terrestrial radio plays. So international airplay can mean extra income streams.
Good to know. So register internationally, too.
Right.
What about getting music in TV or movies? That sounds like a big one.
Definitely. That's synchronization or sync royalties. Big potential there.
How does that work?
It's basically an upfront fee you get for licensing your music to be synchronized with visual media, TV shows, films, ads, video games.
Nice.
But remember the 2 copyrights. sync needs 2 licenses, one for the song, the composition, which the publisher or songwriter controls, and one for the specific recording, the master, which the label or master owner controls.
Permissions to potential payments.
Right. Yeah.
This really shows the advantage for independent artists, doesn't it?
Absolutely. The independent advantage. If you write your own songs and own your master recordings, you control both copyrights.
Which
means you stand to collect a much bigger slice of the pie from all these different royalty streams compared to an artist signed to a major deal where the label takes big cuts. You're like your own little label and publisher.
Love that, being your own mini company. So the big question, how do we actually make sure we get paid all this? What are the concrete steps?
Okay, yeah, the action plan. There are basically 4 critical registrations every indie artist needs to do. Non-negotiable, really.
Lay 'em on us. Step 1.
First, music distributor. You need one to get your recordings onto Spotify, Apple Music, etc., and collect those master recording royalties from streams and downloads. Think DistroKid, CD Baby, TuneCore. Plenty of options.
Okay, distributor first. Step 2. For the songwriting performance money.
Second, join a performing rights organization, PRO, ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, whatever's relevant for you. This is how you get your writer's share when your songs are performed publicly.
Got it. PRO. Step 3. Tackling those tricky mechanicals.
Third, you need to register with a mechanical collection society or use a publishing administrator. In the U.S., the MLC now handles digital mechanicals from streaming services.
The NLC. Okay.
But for collecting mechanicals globally and collecting the publisher's share of performance royalties that the PRO doesn't give you directly, a publishing administrator like Songtrust can be really useful. They chase down royalties worldwide.
Right. Simplifies things. Okay, one more step.
Fourth, and this loops back to what we discussed, register with a phonographic performance or neighboring rights society. In the U.S., that's Sound Exchange for digital performance royalties for the master recording.
Sound Exchange for U.S. digital.
Yeah. And if you expect international play, look into organizations like PPL in the U.K. to collect those international master recording performance royalties, the ones the U.S. doesn't always cover.
Okay, wow. Distributor, PRO, Mechanicals Pub admin, and Sound Exchange neighboring rights. That covers the bases.
Pretty much. If you understand the 2 copyrights, know these different royalty streams exist, and then actually take these 4 registration steps, you're essentially setting up your own system to collect what you've earned. Your own mini label and publisher.
It takes effort, but it sounds like it could make a massive difference to an artist's income.
Huge difference. Which leads to the final thought, really, for everyone listening.
Yeah.
In this crazy, fast-changing industry, are you really confident you're set up to capture every single dollar your music is generating out there? Or, is there still money waiting with your name on it, just waiting for you to claim it?
Something to definitely think about. We hope this deep dive helps you go find it.